Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video I'll be doing a review of LEGO Star Wars set 75390, which is the Luke Skywalker X-Wing mech, which is the one of the two mechs LEGO have recently reduced, this one and the Batman mech. And they're both pretty good mechs, to be honest with you. But before we go any further, I'd like to thank Richard Stather for subscribing to my channel. Thank you very much for the support, it's very much appreciated. And I'd also like to thank Jorn Engelland for your comments on my video. Thank you very much. If you'd like a shout out on the channel, just like, share, subscribe, and if you leave a comment, if you leave a kind or constructive comment, you will get a shout out. But we will get on with this video now. This is a Luke Skywalker X-Wing mech. They are going down a slightly different route. I think they just put him in an X-Wing because that's the vehicle he's got, and it does work really well actually. I had my doubts they were just sort of taking their chances, but it does actually work quite well. As you see, you've got that's the front of the box. This is the front of the box. This is the back of the box. It comes with a Luke Skywalker in his pilot gear figure. So you've got a helmet and everything like that. You have Luke Skywalker walking you through the instructions as well, and you don't build Luke Skywalker until the fourth bag as well, which is quite an interesting way to build, but it's still very good. So here we have the mech itself. It currently retails for around around the £13 mark normally, but if you go to Game at the moment, you can get it for £10. And if you want to try and get it at £10, keep your eye out in Game. And then maybe wait for Sainsbury's or Argos to reduce it down, because no doubt that will happen. But I have a feeling that Game are going to stop selling Lego soon, because they seem to be changing their business model again. So. Well, the whole Game thing is a whole different video. So, but like I say, if you want to get this mech at about £10, you can pick it up in Game at the moment. But you have to go. They're usually in a Sports Direct, in the larger Sports Directs, but there's still a few shops out there at the moment as well. And you can usually pick up some nice stuff in there. You can't pick as much nice stuff as you used to be able to get in there, but it's always worth a look if you're a brickhead, so like myself. As you can see, the mech looks quite good. It's got a lightsaber and a blaster, and it does have the X-Wing vibes with it. It also has other potential vibes, like the Valkyrie or the Jetfire, whichever variant you prefer. You could do some modifications to get quite close to it, I reckon, with a bit of artistic license. There are probably some people out there who are probably going, "What's he talking about?" But once you get this in your hands, you can kind of, if you're a fan of all the, if you're a fan of the franchise, you could possibly see some possibility of doing a build like that. I'm not a big fan of the original Valkyrie series or anything, series that Valkyrie came from, because it was a Japanese cartoon, and in Britain we didn't get a lot of those programs, unfortunately. But then again, sorry, I'm going off on a tangent here. I do apologise. I'm supposed to be reviewing this mech. I'll keep turning it around so you can see all the nice bits on it so far. But like I say, it does have potential. Anyone out there who agrees, disagrees with me, can actually have a look at the build and make your own mind up. I just get those vibes because I'm very much a Transformers fan as well. But we will get on with this. As you see, you've got the X-Wing backpack bit on the back and the jets on the back. There's a space for the lightsaber to go, which is really good. And they've been really clever with the build. And you can stick the blasters in these bits here, and they give you a spare blaster as well, which is really cool. So you can stick two blasters on the side there, so when he put his hand up, he could blast, give Vader a bit of a blast in as well. It's quite a well armoured mech as well. Just you got Luke in here. You've got the X-wings. You've got the blasters on the X-wings there, and then you've got a big lightsaber here, which is really cool. It's very much modelled on the one from the Darth Vader mech. So you could have Luke and Darth Vader having a lightsaber battle in mech suits, which would be really cool. The fact they don't need them, they're Jedi, you know, but it's like saying, does the Hulk need a mech? Does the Hulk need a mech? No, they don't, but they do look good. But, you know, does Iron Man or does War Machine need a mech? No, but it was needed. Venom, lots of the superhero ones don't need mechs, but they do look good, so that's the most important thing in my opinion anyway. So as you see, you have a detachable blaster here, and that goes on there. You have the lightsaber bit which comes out here as well. Have space for the blasters. The Luke Skywalker figure is actually quite good. I'll detach one of the blasters now. I'll go on to the mech flexibility late in a little bit, but as you can see, you have Luke Skywalker's got black gloves on, so he probably hasn't lost his hand yet because he's pictured on Dagobah on the box. So then again he went to Dagobah in Jedi as well, so he could be the fact he's got black gloves on. They've actually got round that little conundrum. As you can see, he's got a really nice helmet on it. The helmet's got some really nice printing. The back pilot back bit, the front of him is amazing, to be honest with you. It's quite an amazing figure. The detail they put on it, as you can see, he's got a grey belt and some orange printed legs as well. The front is really nicely printed. He has two faces. He has a flame, my ship face, and he has a concentration face as well. It's just a really nice figure. The figure's nice. It's worth buying it for this set's worth buying for the figure. You can have his blaster and lightsaber, which is really cool. Why Luke never went for the blaster and lightsaber combined, I don't know. Probably because he's trying to be a true Jedi based on Obi-Wan, but then again, you also had Ezra Bridger had his blaster lightsaber as well, which was quite cool. But Luke could have gone down that route, but then again, Luke Skywalker became a Jedi before Ezra Bridger was officially acknowledged. So that was we'll leave that to the Disney police to argue that case. So. Basically, the mech is actually quite good. It has some really nice features, like where you can stick two blasters in there so you don't lose them. The flexibility on it, we'll put Luke back in here, and we'll put his blaster and lightsaber on the back, which is quite handy. That you've got somewhere to actually put the weapons on this mech, so they have covered a lot of the bases. Be nice if you could build like an X-wing, a mini X-wing off it as well, that maybe Luke could fly. That would be quite cool, but I'm not sure how you do that, especially with the leg and arm pieces which they have put in here. It's like, I mean, the price point £13, you do think to yourself, they are putting the price of these mechs up, but these mechs are looking a lot better than the original ones where you had to build the legs from scratch. And you see the flexibility is, the posability is not bad. It's not as, it can do like your ninja pose, and you can move the arms around a little bit, but you have to work with the X-wing backpack bit a lot to make it work, but that's part of the fun of Lego. And you've also got this nice round 2x1 printed Rebel Alliance piece in the middle as well. That is a very nice piece to have. So I cannot find too much wrong with this set. It's got rebuild potential, like I said, and I'll just show you the stud shooter actually works. It's got a full-size mech blaster for the mech as well. There we go. The stud shooter actually works. I shouldn't need to do it in every video, but I do feel it's necessary. The legs are good. It's a good build. Lego have done a really good job on this build, and I do quite like it. That hasn't happened yet, but obviously that didn't happen. But I still like the build, because if I was playing with this, if you play with Lego and you move it around too much, stuff moves. So you just position everything just right. So if you're playing defensive, I think they should try and do this with a couple more ships. I'm not quite sure how they could do it. I think a TIE fighter one would be a TIE fighter mech could be quite interesting. I'm not sure exactly how. Like put some TIE fighter wings on the back, and I don't know. An Obi-Wan Jedi fighter would be quite good. Put some like Jedi wings on the back. That would work. I don't know what else. I hope Lego do some more mechs like this, because it's not just giving a character a mech for the sake of giving a character a mech. You have to find some characters that you can actually work into a mech, and just don't do it for the sake of it. Like a Chewbacca Millennium Falcon mech. He wouldn't need it, but it would look cool. Or Lando Calrissian Millennium Falcon mech, or Han Solo Millennium Falcon mech. That would work, and I'll probably buy it, but I'm not sure how they can make it work build-wise. But I'm quite sure they're working on some more mechs like this, because I would buy these. They are quite good. They work really, really well. There's so much good going into these, and I can see these. If they start improving the mechs, I can see them putting the price up. But if they can do a nice Millennium Falcon mech, I'd probably pay the extra money for it. To be honest with you, I'd probably go up to £25 for one if they could get it right. But then again, that's a couple of years in the future, so we will see how that one pans out. And it has been recorded on the channel now as well. That I said that, and there's probably someone at Lego who is probably working on that already. But I do like this mech. It's good. It's a good mech. It works. It does what it's meant to do. It looks like an X-wing. It's got rebuild potential. It's got a good figure with it. They put a lightsaber, a blaster. You've got room for the accessories. So if I was going to take this out, if I was say 7 or 8, and I want to take this out around my mate's house, I could stick it in a bag. I could stick it in a bag and take it around there and play with it. It'd be like, we could just... It does have play value, which is the most important thing with Lego. It does have everything a Lego set should have, in my opinion. And even at the price point, with the joints not moving and stuff like that, but at the price point, it's very good. If you want moving leg joints and stuff like that, which they can do, you could modify it and rebuild it, and you could do an awful lot with this build. Like change that backpack for something else. There's so much you could do with this basic build. It does look really. I do quite like it. I can't say enough good things about this build, to be honest with you. Even if you paid full price for it, which I would have been tempted to, but that's usually a gift with purchase day for me. So. But overall, it's very nice. As you can see, I keep playing with it, so it definitely hits the spot with me. So, right, before I go any further, and just waffle on about nothing, which I'm very likely to do. You see, posability, can be quite limited, but once you work out how to get it to walk, it does work quite well. You can put it in like good defensive postures like that. Well, yeah, you can work it round so it works. It is actually quite good. And I think what they do with the mechs is quite good. I personally quite like these mechs. There's some people out there who don't, but if they're going to take the mechs in this direction, I do think it'd be really good. But maybe a Darth Vader TIE Fighter mech could work, but I don't think it would work. It'd work if you could build an X-wing out of the build as well, because that way they could sell people 2 sets as well. That would work as well, but that is just one of those things. I think the Millennium Falcon one would have like different legs and arms. It'd be like very Transformer-esque as well. So there's lots of potential with this, and I do really quite like this. As you can see, I'm still talking about it, I'm still playing with it, and I'll be going on for 15 minutes about this mech. There's so much potential this mech has. It's really good. Lego, please keep doing this. These are really nice. I personally quite like them. If it's not your cup of tea, I do apologise for ranting on about something. So, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I have. If you have, do feel free to like, share and subscribe. I'm on YouTube, Instagram and Threads at the moment, and some Facebook groups. I would like to thank everyone who supports me on social media at the moment. Thank you very much. Your help is very much supported and appreciated. I'd also like to thank everyone who likes my videos on Facebook. Usually Patrick and one of my Facebook friends who actually seems to like my videos. Thank you very much for the supports. Do feel free to come on board on the YouTube channel as well. But if that's not your thing, that is fine. If you would like a shout out on the channel, all you have to do is leave a kind or constructive comment on the videos, or like, share, subscribe. Comments are usually the best way to get a shout out, as I don't always see the likes. But if you do definitely want a shout out, just put a kind comment on YouTube, and you are pretty much guaranteed a shout out. So may the force be with you. Hope to see you on an upcoming video. Thank you for watching.